Honorable Terry Hickey, as chairman, is presiding.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Here.
Kel Crane.
Here.
Jordan DeLong.
Here.
Tabitha Denny.
Here.
Terry Hickey.
Here.
Terry Hodges.
Here.
Dusty Maple.
Here.
Kenny Smith.
Here.
Tommy Frady.
Here.
Michael Woodley.
Here.
Mr. Mabel, you lead us in word of prayer.
I will, sir. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, God. We just thank you for the opportunity to come together and the health in our bodies to be here, God. Lord, I pray you bless this meeting, God, and that you would just help us make sound and right decisions for this county. And bless us all as we go home. In Jesus' name, amen.
Let's all stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 5, approve, disapprove minutes from commission meeting 4/16/24.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion been made and second to approve the meetings. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Approve quarterly reports for the ambulance service, solid waste, school, sheriff department, highway department, and clerk master.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Motion been made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes from Committee B, dated 5/9/2014. Mr. Mabel.
Committee B met May 9th, 2024. All members were in attendance. Only new business we have was we made a decision on a new Veterans Affairs officer. Michael Chandler made a motion to hire Jared Matthews as the Veterans Affairs officer. The second was made by Michael Woodley. All members were in favor. As far as old business, Mayor Sullivan informed the committee the bids for the pole barn, the carport, oil container, concrete slab, and fence were sent to the state for approval, and that's for our convenience center out at our Piney site we're working on. New business, Michael Woodley mentioned he'd like to, the EMA to investigate grants for tornado sirens. And then we adjourned.
Short and sweet.
I'd like to put a form of motion to approve Committee B meeting minutes. I'll second.
Who's that? Michael.
Michael.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Minutes from Committee A, dating 5/23. Mr. Crane.
Yes. Committee A met on, May 23rd, 2024. Meeting was called to order. Roll call, all present, but Mr. DeLong. Number 3, approve or disapprove budget amendments. We had several to go over, so bear with me, everyone. Section A, move $152 from $39,000 to 101-51100-305 to cover audit services. Motion made to approve by Denny and seconded by Hickey. Roll call, and all members are in favor. I'd like to put that in the form of a motion.
Need a second?
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Kel Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Section B, move $2,000 from $39,000 to 101-51800-149 to cover payroll. Motion made to approve by Hickey and seconded by Denny. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that into form of motion, Chairman.
Need a second.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes. Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Section C, move $50,000 from $39,000 to 116-55732-706 for new convenience center. Motion made to approve by Hickey and seconded by Hodges. Roll call, all members are in favor. I'd like to put that in form of motion to approve. Are we pulling that? Just,
Pay it out.
gotcha. Let me just
Rescind your motion.
rescind my motion.
Yes.
How about forgot about that?
That's right.
Well, Section D, move $8,400 from $39,000 to 112-51800-718 for new maintenance truck. Motion made to approve by Denny and seconded by Hodges. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that in form of motion.
Have a second? I'll second. Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes. Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Section E, move $1,000 from $39,000 to 101-54310-316 for the forestry division. Motion made to approve by Hodges and seconded by Hickey. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that in the form of a motion to approve.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Section F, move $876 from 44170 to 101-54110-196 for a refunded check. Motion made to approve by Denny and seconded by Hodges. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that in form of motion.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Section G, move $10,000 from $39,000 to 116-55731-336 for repairs to the solid waste truck. Motion made to approve by Hickey and seconded by Hodges. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that in form of motion as well.
I need a second on that.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Committee A had no old business. We did have new business. Is approved, disapproved the 24-25 budget. Motion made by Denny to approve the presented new budget for the upcoming budget year. Motion was seconded by Hodges. Roll call, all members in favor. I'd like to put that in form of a motion, Chairman.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Cale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Maple.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Meeting was adjourned.
All right. Takes us to number 11, new business, approve or disapprove, what's this, move 5,000, David, for maintenance and repair of a building?
That was it.
You know. Didn't come through Committee A, I don't know what it is.
This is what came in after the committees had met.
Okay.
There it is.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
112, 51, 800.
So this maintenance and repair was for what?
The maintenance and, repair on the buildings, or
Okay.
Fund 112. Courthouse, jailhouse maintenance.
Sure.
Has the repairs been done? Is that what it's for repairs that's been done?
Because we were
Short in that fund? Okay.
I hear a motion to,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
roll call, please.
Michael Chandler,
Yes.
Kell Crane,
Yes.
Jordan DeLong,
Yes.
Tabitha Denny,
Yes.
Terry Hickey,
Yes.
Terry Hodges,
Yes.
Dusty Maple,
Yes.
Kenny Smith,
Yes.
Tommy Frady,
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried. Looks like number 2 under new business is make Piney Convenience Center a county road. Right?
Yes, and what that is, it'd be somewhere in the neighborhood of 411 feet
Okay.
to make, and that's taking that off the survey map, so it could be just a little bit shorter, but that's gonna be, if you take it from where we own the property all the way back to 0111, that will be that, somewhere in that neighborhood of distance. So a rough calculation today, that would be it. And we were asked to make this a county road, that way it can be maintained by the county.
Yeah. That's just to be legal for the county to keep it up, rock it, keep it cleaned up.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Mr. Woodley made the motion to approve. Ms. Denny seconded. I can do all in favor on that, can't I? Money. All in favor? Motion carried. We had a notary public
Yes.
There you go.
to approve. We're still under new business, so we got a notary public to approve for Miss Leslie Lynn Seek, 139 Willow Street.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Crane made the motion to approve. Mr. Mabel, second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Did you have something else?
We got some more new business, don't we not?
Yeah, Mr. Brock.
You want to go ahead with him?
Yeah, go ahead with Mr. Brock.
Mr. Brock, I understand you've got some new business.
Good evening, Commissioner.
We've got a couple of amendments we need to address first, if we can. And the first will be amendments that need to be an increase to lines regarding Social Security benefits, employee Medicare for the deputies, staff, as well as the corrections staff. So with us being able to maintain a full staff for the year, we were a little short on the fringes. So the first is an amendment to move 1,700 from 39,000 to 54,110,201. And they're all on one. If I just go down that, is that going to be appropriate for you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Okay.
That'll work, Rick.
Yeah.
So the second would be move 400 to 54,110,212, which is the employer Medicare. I need to move 800 to 54,210,201, which is the Social Security line for the corrections officers, and then $200 from 254, 210, 212, which is the line for employer Medicare for the corrections officers. Also on this amendment is a request to move $4,000 from 39,000 to 54110 425, which is our fuel for our patrol vehicles. So in essence, it's a request to move $7,100 from the fund balance 39,000 into those aforementioned lines.
I hear a motion to approve this.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
With the second.
Woodley and Hodges. Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler,
Yes.
Cale Crane,
Yes.
Jordan DeLong,
Yes.
Tabitha Denny,
Yes.
Terry Hickey,
Yes.
Terry Hodges,
Yes.
Dusty Maple,
Yes.
Kenny Smith,
Yes.
Tommy Frady,
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. The second item is an amendment that's proposed where reimbursements were sent to us from the TBI on the, from the Dangerous Drug Task Force overtime agreement that we signed with them where they would reimburse us. There's a total of $229, excuse me, $229.50 that was received into the revenue code 44170 and needs to be moved to our overtime line of 54110-187. That's a total of $229.50 that was reimbursed to us from the TBI, and it just needs to be moved to the appropriate line.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Mr. Woodley made the motion, Ms. Denny seconded. Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler,
Yes.
Cale Crane,
Yes.
Jordan DeLong,
Yes.
Tabitha Denny,
Yes.
Terry Hickey,
Yes.
Terry Hodges,
Yes.
Dusty Maple,
Yes.
Kenny Smith,
Yes.
Tommy Frady,
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried.
All right, thank you. Have one more item. I'd like to ask, I've got several members of my staff here tonight, which is a blessing to see them, but I'd like to ask Corrections Corporal Isaac Scott if he can come and join me here. And while he's on his way, I'd like to advise the council and the commissioners and all those in attendance on the evening of the 17th of March 2024, Corrections Corporal Isaac Scott began his shift as normal at approximately 1,800 hours. During what is often referred to as routine duties, Corporal Scott found himself in a situation none of us desire to be found in. Early in his shift on this date, Scott received advisement of an inmate requesting to have a shower. This inmate had been booked in to our jail, but not cleared to enter into the general population as of yet. Corporal Scott had, as he had done many times before in such cases, allowed this inmate to use the intake shower room. Scott secured the area and left the inmate to shower. Scott then proceeded with his routine duties, for example, doing his head count of all the incarcerated individuals at the beginning of his shift. As Scott made his rounds, he returned by the shower room door where he had taken the inmate earlier. Scott knocked on the door and called out to the male inmate in the shower room, asking him if he was all right. Scott reported that he received no answer or response from the inmate in the shower, and due to safety concerns, Corporal Scott unlocked the door and opened it enough to check the welfare of the male inmate inside. To Scott's surprise, he found the male inmate sitting against the door with his socks tied together around his neck in an attempt to asphyxiate himself. Scott immediately forced the door open enough to allow him to detach the socks from the door handle and then remove them from the inmate's neck. Scott could see the inmate was breathing and instructed his crewmates to follow protocol of notification, which is laid out in the jail operating procedures for such an incident. It is my belief that the actions taken by Corporal Scott on this night prevented a tragedy from occurring. Corporal Scott is to be commended for his quick actions, which undoubtedly saved this inmate's life. Isaac, you're a true asset to the Van Buren County Sheriff's Department and to the citizens of this county. And as we've talked before, there are folks who reach out to me. This is not county money. This is not money from my budget. This is not even my money. But people who appreciate these folks reach out to me. I have a $100 gift card to Longhorn Steakhouse that we'd like to present you in appreciation and let you know. Thank you. We greatly appreciate you and so glad to have you. Thank you, Commissioner.
If Sheriff Brock could come up here for a moment. My name is Rick Perez. This is my 44th year in law enforcement. 12 of them been up here in Van Buren County, and this is my third sheriff. And you have a real winner here, let me tell you. He doesn't get the recognition he solely deserves, and the mayor has given me the privilege of reading a humanitarian commendation for Sheriff Michael J. Brock. And it reads as follows. During the strong winter storm and prolonged Arctic air that impacted Middle Tennessee with sub-zero temperatures and knee-deep snow, Sheriff Brock was made aware of a 46-year-old male resident with a medical condition who was reported missing on January 16th. He had not been seen since the night before by his mother, who last observed him walking towards the wooded area behind their house leading to Falls Creek Falls Park. Sheriff Brock organized a search from the residents, following the tracks in the snow away from the house until darkness fell. Sheriff Brock then had all rescuers regroup at the command center for rehab as temperatures plummeted below zero. You remained throughout the night, working diligently with EMA and park officials, updating his family, and acted as a liaison personally to his family throughout the night and the ordeal. Hours later, it became a rescue mission after the Tennessee Highway Patrol helicopter thermal imaging located the subject down a 700-foot drop at Cane Creek Gorge. After being involved in a search and rescue for over 17 hours in frigid conditions, the victim was extricated by rescue personnel from the base of the gorge. Unfortunately, he later perished from his injuries and severe weather conditions. But your compassion for the victim, his family, and department are a testament to your dedication and to the community. Goes on. A few days later, the frigid snow conditions continued along with icy covered roads throughout the Middle Tennessee area. It was brought to your attention of a citizen out in the county that had recently undergone numerous critical back surgeries. She had just been discharged after spending 32 days in the hospital and was placed on a powerful IV antibiotic due to the acute infection from the surgeries. During the intense storm, the home health nurse was unable to attend to her needs due to the hazardous road conditions, and her special medication was stuck at the UPS warehouse in Sparta. She had already gone 4 days without medication, and the infectious disease doctors in Murfreesboro wanted her on a specific time-sensitive antibiotic, which the pharmacy in McMinnville had a very limited supply of on hand. Late on Friday evening, January 19th, Drew drove to the residence, picked up the husband, and slowly drove down the mountain to Kroger in McMinnville just before the store closed due to the storm. It took you over 3 hours to make the drive in hazardous road conditions to retrieve the medication, thus avoiding her from being remitted to the hospital. Sheriff Michael J. Brock, you are truly the definition of an unsung hero. Someone who neither expects nor seeks praise for something they just consider the right thing to do. You are to be commended for your leadership, compassion, and sincere dedication to the citizens of Van Buren County. Signed this date by David Sullivan, Mayor of Van Buren County. And also a gift certificate that didn't cost the county any money for you to take your wife on a little date. And this is your commendation, and we're very proud of you.
Thank you. You got anything else, Michael?
Okay, continue on in new business. We got some more.
Yes, we got all kinds of new business.
All right. Where are you gonna go first?
I've got one right here, and I'm not sure, on the U2 extension, Mr. Prince Binkley brought this to us. Mr. Brandon Ragland, and I can't remember where we've done, I don't think we've done this, because this is gonna be in the May issue, and we didn't have a meeting in May. But anyway, it says the Van Buren County Agriculture Extension Board will be needing to replace a farmer. Dustin Ragland has served Van Buren County Agriculture Board for 3 consecutive terms and done an outstanding job. We approached Mr. Preston Denny to sit on our board, and he graciously agreed. So we need to accept his nomination to sit on the Ag Board tonight.
I'd like to make a motion to accept Mr. Preston's nomination.
I'll second it. All in favor? Any opposed?
I'm gonna abstain.
Well,
I
why
think you're
don't you-
opposed. Motion carried. What's next, Dave?
And that was in their packet. Or, this should have been in your packet, and this is something we have to do for 3-star each year. And it's for the physical government, physical confirmation letter each year for 3-star for the year 23-20, well, it says 23-24, but this be for it. This is a technicality that we have to go through each year for it to stay in place. So we need to get y'all to accept this.
So we need to, motion to
I
approve
need a
this?
motion to approve this, yes.
I need a motion to approve this.
Oh, okay.
It is an audit report, ain't it?
This is part of the
It's a
procedure
three-star
that,
fiscal, yes, it's a fiscal agreement, letter of 3-star.
Yeah.
Anytime you do a 3-star grant, be able to ever have another grant, then you have to approve the audit committee minutes. And that's what the front of the paper says with the debt management policy that was already in force.
All the findings from the audit.
This is not the
no,
findings, it's just you have to have an audit meeting. The audit meeting minutes have to go in with this, sent to the 3-star.
this is just one of the requirements that we have to go through to stay in compliance.
So you want to make a motion to approve this?
I'll second.
Mr. Mabel made it. Will be second. All in favor? Any opposed? What's next, Mabel?
Heather, you got several amendments that they need to address.
We'll go over the first one for Fund 118, ambulance service. We will be, everybody got it? From 55130, object line 338, maintenance vehicle, we will be, moving $5,000 from that line item. We will also be moving from 55130-4112 diesel fuel. We'll be debiting $3,000 from that account. And we will be moving from 55130-735 for health equipment, $1,500. And from line item 55130-196, overtime pay, $3,500.
Oh, what's in service training?
In service training.
In service training.
That's my typo. And it will be going into 55130-339, other contracted services. So it's a total of $13,000 moved from those various funds over to 339.
Just moving money within that one fund.
Within the-
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Roll call, please. Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Dale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Kathy Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Mabel.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried.
The next one is the Fund 101, requested to move from 39,000 fund balance for the EMA emergency of $2,000 to go into 54490-316 for the EMA contributions that we pay every year, $2,000.
Need a motion to approve or disapprove?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Dale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Kathy Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Mabel.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried.
We'll make sure to get the forestry and the EMA on the budget so we don't have to do this every year.
The next one is Fund 101. Pulling from fund balance 39,000 to cover the water and sewer for $5,000 and go into 51800-454 at 5,000.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll say it.
Roll call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Dale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Kathy Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Mabel.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their vote? Motion carried. You got more? I said motion.
And, the school does.
Yes. Well, you got time for school.
Good evening, y'all. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, bud.
I have two items for tonight. One is to finish final budget amendments for fiscal year '24 for funds 141 and 143. You should, I believe, have three papers in front of you. 2 pages are for Fund 141, our general purpose budget. Last page is Fund 143, our cafeteria budget. Most all of this is the final year-end cleanup. To summarize, we used more subs than we budgeted for, which is usually a given. Most of the rest is changes in fringe benefits, particularly medical insurance. The change over in the middle of the year, some took out more medical insurance, and that changed some budget lines there. We had to add an additional bus route to accommodate some students at the far end of the county, so that needed to adjust the line item for bus drivers. And then for Fund 143, additional cafeteria personnel for summer feeding program as well.
You got any questions?
Make a motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Who's that?
Somebody down there, I don't know.
Woodley?
I think it was
Roll
Smith.
call, please.
Michael Chandler.
Yes.
Dale Crane.
Yes.
Jordan DeLong.
Yes.
Tabitha Denny.
Yes.
Terry Hickey.
Yes.
Terry Hodges.
Yes.
Dusty Mabel.
Yes.
Kenny Smith.
Yes.
Tommy Frady.
Yes.
Michael Woodley.
Yes.
Anyone wish to change their votes? Motion carried.
Second item for action tonight is our, is to approve our fiscal year '25 budgets for Fund 141 General Purpose and Fund 143 Central Cafeteria. On the whole, there's no major changes from budget year to budget year. County maintenance of effort funds remain the same as last budget year. In total, some of the big categories that you'll see in there, we have a few capital projects that are funded through some final ESSER funds, through some CTE grant funds, things like that, to some improvements to our buildings. So you'll see that category looks pretty large. We budgeted for in FY24 a school bus that was bidded out for this year, but will not arrive until at best this coming Christmas. So we have budgeted for 2 school buses. That's what the auditor recommended in this next fiscal year. So that's why that category looks large too. Other than that, it's pretty much the major changes you'll see year over year to that. Central cafeteria has remained essentially the same as well. We're still under community eligibility provision. So all of our students enrolled in Van Buren County Schools do the hard work of Mr. Christy Trogan and our staff. They, for another year, get free lunches and breakfasts, and that's a big help to our community and our schools. So that has remained the same as well. So that's Fund 141 and 143 for fiscal year 25.
Motion to approve.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Same too.
Roll call.
Michael Chandler?
Yes.
Cal Crane?
Yes.
Jordan DeLong?
Yes.
Tabitha Denny?
Yes.
Terry Hickey?
Yes.
Terry Hodges?
Yes.
Dusty Maple?
Yes.
Kenny Smith?
Yes.
Tommy Frady?
Yes.
Michael Woodley?
Yes.
Anyone wish to change your vote? Motion carried.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes, I have one more. Mr. Oaks, today, I was talking to him there, and for the storms, where timber has fell in the road there, and he's had to clean everything up there. He said there was some logs there that he could take and sell and put the money back into his general budget there, fund balance there, you know what I'm saying, for, instead of having to cut them up and burn them up for wood there, if he could get the permission of the commissioners to do that.
I'll make that motion.
It was brought up to us, but we will.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
I think that's all I got.
Any old business? Any questions from the public?
What about, weren't we supposed to bring up under new business, the appointment of
Sheriff Brock.
Sheriff Brock to the 911 board?
911 center.
Was-
We were. Good memory. You
Motion
making that,
made.
you making that a motion?
Absolutely.
second.
Chandler got it.
Mr. Brock has been appointed to the 911 Commission, and Ms. Denny made the motion, and Mr. Chandler seconded it. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
That one gave
Have
me
a
it.
job.
Let me think of what else I can put Michael in.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Meeting adjourned.